This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We're at Waterworld. Now for 35 years, they have grown into America's biggest and America's best family water park, serving locally Denver as well as visitors across the nation. I'm here with Joanne Cortez. Joanne, thanks for joining us here today. I mean, quite honestly, we're talking about 12 million visitors, 70 acres of fun, 48 attractions here on the land here, and 35 years. I'd say we have a lot to celebrate here this year, all coming from one park.
Well, thanks for being here with us. You know, we are celebrating 35 wonderful years. We started with 2 small slides in 1979, and here we are. 48 attractions, over 70 acres. We're rocking and rolling, and we're just getting ready to start the season right now, but as you can see, we're ready to go.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this, 12 million visitors, that's really something quite to boast. And the only way you can possibly do that successfully is making sure you have something for everyone. We're talking about toddlers to teenagers to senior citizens who are young at heart. Is that correct?
We have everything from the mild to the wild. I mean, you can spend the day floating around lazy river and have a great time and just do that. Or you can take a slide down 3 of America's fastest, highest, and most unusual body slides. So we have something for everyone. We've got our themed attractions like Lost River of the Pharaohs and Voyage to the Center of the Earth. We've got a lot to see, almost too much to see in one day.
Quite honestly, you've got, first of all, easily planned. When you walk in the park, you've got a nice map right there. You also have maps that help people get themselves around. But even the night before, really, if you're well informed, you're going to enjoy the park more. You've got an interactive map right there on your website as well.
Absolutely. We've invested a lot in our website, so folks can get to that website at waterworldcolorado.com and really take a virtual tour, plan their day out. We just changed it this year, so we're very proud of what we've come up with and invite everybody to come join us there.
You guys are basically the experts of water fun here in Denver, and obviously by paying special attention to that of safety, that's got to be big for you.
It's huge. It's our #1 priority. Of course, we love the fact that all of our guests are having an enjoyable day, but we're all about safety. And we have 300 trained lifeguards that we take personal responsibility for, and they are terrific. They are alert, very well trained, they're certified, and we're very proud of our lifeguard team. You know, what we worry about, honestly, is in terms of water safety, is folks that are just on vacation, maybe visiting a beach or a lake or a river, going out sailing. There's not always lifeguards around, so here at Waterworld, you're going to be very safe, but we encourage people to take advantage of local water safety programs, swim lessons, that type of thing. It's really key, and it's a lifelong skill that you never lose, so we encourage that.
Wonderful. I mean, you take part in the Water Safety Month that just passed us here in Colorado. Obviously, you're doing everything you can, making sure the employees are always keeping a watchful eye, like you said, trained and certified lifeguards around there. What we, as parents, what can we do to make sure the kids have a great time here?
The #1 rule is never leave your kids alone. You know, give them those swim lessons, but never ever leave your kids alone. And the other thing is, even as an adult, don't swim alone. It just doesn't make any kind of sense at all. Of course, a lot of times people will forget, you know, the sunscreen, which is very, very important, especially here in Colorado, and also to stay hydrated.
Waterworld was voted one of the best water parks by that on the Travel Channel. That's huge compared to a lot of parks out there. But yet you're basically community driven. You have staying true to the name by making it affordable for the locals. Share with us what you're able to do compared to a lot of the other places around.
Yes, we're community owned and operated, and yet the style and the number of variety of attractions that we have really put us into an elite league. We are one of the 10 best water parks in the entire world, and as the largest publicly owned water park in the country, we take that responsibility very, very strongly, and we hope to stay on top, and we have other privately owned water parks that come visit us all the time and see what we're doing, and obviously we have a lot to offer, and we learn from them just as well as they learn from us.
Wonderful. I mean, one of the favorites here is the fact that you can come in, you got ample parking, and basically I'm not paying for it at the front door.
That's right. Well, that's also what makes us unique as a community-owned park. We offer free parking, you can bring your own picnic lunches in, or you can take advantage of our wonderful concessions. You know, we offer those at a very, very low price, and this year we've initiated created a new buffet where you pay one price and you eat all you care to eat all day long.
Obviously, Waterworld has to be one of the largest employers of our youth here in Denver. Is it important for you to give back to the community?
We hire about 1,000 local youth every summer, and it's a lot of training, a lot of, we expect them to be great employees. It's for a lot of kids, it's their first job. So we give them the right skills so that they can go forth and be good employees in their next job. But yes, we have young people that help us in the cashier area, in the guest services area, in the food service area, and there's just a lot of things that kids can learn from us. And what we found is oftentimes the oldest child will come work for us, and then the younger ones just can't wait for their turn.
Steve, I'm here with the management team. Obviously, you have a huge team out here making sure everyone's having a great time. You yourself have been with the park for many, many years. Share with me as you've seen the park evolve into what it is today over 35 years.
Wow, over 35 years I've seen it grow from the first 2 water slides in the state of Colorado. That was in 1979. To one of the largest water parks in the United States. We started out employing just a few kids the first summer, and now our initial hire this summer is about 950 kids that help run this park for us. Since 1980, I think we've employed almost 20,000 kids from the community.
That's a great way to give back to our community, absolutely. Obviously, some of the routes here are deep bedded. We're talking about Circus. I've heard that there's a certain ride here. Share with me.
The gondola that we have in place right here, we actually purchased from Circus Hotel back in, I think it was 1997. And it actually didn't cost us very much money. It cost us quite a bit to put in, but it's a wonderful, not only it's a ride in itself, but it's a great transportation device from the north end of the park down to the south end of the park.
We're talking about a family entertainment place here. We've probably seen kids that were starting small many years ago, now bringing their own family here. How does that make you feel being part of that?
Well, other than making me feel old, it makes us feel very proud that we've had a lot of family traditions here at this park. We've had a lot of kids who have come as youngsters. We still have kids, they're older now, but they came in 1979 with those first 2 water slides, and now they bring their children and grandchildren sometimes to the park now.
I noticed that the park basically keeps up with modern technology. We're talking about everything electronically, being able to bring your tube up the hill for you. Is that something that you ever imagined?
Not in the beginning. We thought we'd just build water slides. And then eventually we got into some theming. So in 1990 we built Lost River of the Pharaohs with animatronics. So it was really the first time animatronics were put in a water park setting in 1990. And then we expanded on that concept. And now we have a very technical water coaster that we have in the park. So yes, things are a little more technical now these days, and the rides are much more exciting.
Definitely much more exciting for folks out there in Denver. Obviously, the locals know this is the place to be. Folks that are traveling across the nation here, how do you compare this with other parks around the country?
Well, I compare it with a lot of the parks across the country very well. In fact, we hear from a lot of people who are coming across the country, and they like to come here, and they think we're one of the best water parks that they visited across the country.
They have all kinds of fun rides, and they have the Mile High Flyer and all that other cool stuff like that.
It's also just the best water park I've ever been to, and it's the only Waterworld I know of, and I love it. It's fun.
Go on it. Yeah, just go on it. I mean, come on, people. It's the best right here.
Basically 48 attractions. That's so many. We can't touch on all of them, but I know you've added a few new ones in the past couple years. Share with us some of the favorites.
Our newest is the Mile High Flyer. It's a hydromagnetic, linear inducted type of attraction where water flows upward. I mean, how many times have you ridden? It's basically a roller coaster on water. And so that's still very new, and people are enjoying that. And we've added some new elements to Voyage to the Center of the Earth. We added a brand new T-Rex, and he's awesome and fearsome and wonderful. And then also at the Egyptian-themed dark ride, Lost River of the Pharaohs, we've added some laser technology, and then we added to that with some hologram technology.
Always keeping it exciting and fun. Everything from the Colorado Raging River to the Lazy River. You can definitely set your pace here at Waterworld, which makes it great for the adrenaline junkies out there that want to get right to it. What do you think would be the #1 spot for them?
I would encourage them, those that really want to be challenged physically and just enjoy that thrill ride, to head over to our racing zone, where we have Turbo Racer, which is an 8-lane belly down face first racer with a digital timer, so you can race your friends, time yourself, and see who really is the champion. And then also we've got Flatline, Redline, and Pipeline, which are vertical slides, body slides. Just incredibly scary. I love them though, and I know a lot of people line up for those too. And then we've got Double Dare, which is a side-by-side racer, and we've just keep adding to that area. But what I love about that area is that it's adjacent to the Big Top Family Fun Zone, which is a circus type of attraction where the younger kids can be. So if you're a family with older kids and younger kids, then you can set yourself down in that area, and there truly is something for everyone in every age.
Speaking of getting right to it, getting in the fun, the park opens at 10 o'clock, but what about if somebody wants to come in for an early arrival? How do they go about doing that?
We typically open the gates around 9:45 for our season pass holders, and if you're at the gate, you can get in around 9:45. I encourage people to do that and head for those very, very popular attractions like Voyage to the Center of the Earth, Lost River of the Pharaohs, and of course the Mile High Flyer. Get there early so you don't have to wait in line. But one of the unique things about Waterworld is that we are spread over 70 acres, so it doesn't feel like you're cramped in a line trying to get on an attraction. There's beautiful flowers everywhere. It's a true beach experience, and for landlocked Colorado, it's just all we can offer. It's the best of the best in terms of that beach fun.
If we have viewers out there that are coming across the nation, they've never been here before, how many days do you guys recommend setting aside to get it all in?
I would recommend at least 2. And a lot of folks take advantage of our Splash Pass so that they can come back time and again during the summer. And they're really the smart ones, because it's really a park that's designed so that you can take advantage of an area by area. But if you want to come in and get it all done in one day, you can certainly do that too.
Obviously, they're going to spend a full day here to get everything in, and so therefore they're probably going to get a little hungry. Share with us once again how to whet their appetite, what the Pharaoh's got in mind. Touch on that again.
Well, that's Pharaoh's Feast, and that's our pay one fee, eat all you can, all day long, all you care to eat all day long, and we have some wonderful food choices there, as well as at our entire park. I mean, we have quality food at really low prices, but then again, if you want to bring in a picnic lunch, you're welcome to do that as well.
Wonderful. That is Waterworld, folks. America's biggest, America's best. Take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, first of all, you can check it out because they spend a lot of time there making sure that you're going to enjoy your stay. We're talking about an interactive map right there. We're also talking about the fact that if you're traveling here, they can show you where to lodge in the area as well. Take a look at season passes. That may be something for you as well. They really have a lot of links there that will help you enjoy your stay here. I mean, this is a place where you can bring your small family, extended family, you name it. We're celebrating 35 years. This got to be a great place for folks to celebrate a birthday party. Do you guys have that as well?
Oh, we have all sorts of great group prices and amenities for groups. So yeah, we would suggest that if you're celebrating a birthday, a graduation, some folks even want to have a wedding here, and we're certainly amenable to that. Any kind of group event, we're all about it.
Wonderful. All about it. Obviously, you can bring out your corporate group out here as well, do some great bonding. You've got cabanas that have to be great when it comes to protecting overhead.
Yeah, you know, when we initiated our cabana program, we were wondering how receptive the public would be to that. It is truly one of our most popular amenities. They go quickly. You need to reserve them far in advance, and you can do that right at our website.
Wonderful. Once again, if you're looking for something to take your breath away, you're an adrenaline junkie, this is the place to be. Always, we're talking about epic summers of fun here, 35 of them. And what I love about the park is that basically details have been taken care of for everyone to have fun. I don't care if you never even got on a ride before. If you're a senior citizen, you could walk around. The park is impeccably cared for. We're talking about it looks like a lush environment for everyone.
We put a lot of effort, time, and money into our flower program. So a lot of folks come just for the flowers. And of course, the funnel cakes are a big draw. In fact, we ought to go have a funnel cake.
America's biggest, America's best. That's Waterworld here in Denver, Colorado. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.